sacrificed his life for us long before he hit a battlefield, a combat zone, an army of one, a hive mentality where each soldier is alone. They taught him to take lives, but only those lives that we need taken. They taught him to fight for those that would one day leave him forsaken. They taught him to take his women hostage. G.I. Joe with the kung fu grip slipping around the fragile necks of lovers, while nightmares rock his rest and colors become camouflage netting, and soldiers hide behind bedding for the things they have done. An army of one. He's still fighting one-on-one in the bedroom long after the battle is over. Always a soldier. He keeps a gun under the pillow to help him sleep. And if the comfort from the gun doesn't help him sleep, he can always use the gun to help him sleep. The demons come at night dressed in Taliban garb, opening scars that felt a wound when a 13-year-old boy gave his life to take out half of a platoon. And there's bombs in the ground, and there's missiles in the air, and his friends fall all around him, and their blood is everywhere. It isn't fair. He wakes up in his room, but he's not really sure where. His wife is there, and he's got her by the hair, and she's screaming in despair, and he's screaming at enemy combatants in his dreams and in his head, and he's not sure if he's alive, and she's not sure if she is dead. And he comes to, tears carving battle trenches across his face as he takes his place amongst the living. Eyes open in surprise, lives broken in divides. He cries wide open and lies on the floor, hoping that he dies, awoken in a cold sweat with a death grip, holding his wife. And they don't speak of it that afternoon when she comes home from work. There's a pain in her neck, but she won't mention that it hurts. But she must stay on alert for the next time he goes berserk. That's right, stay on alert or stay on the run. She can't sleep on a pillow covering a loaded gun. And she can't keep explaining the screaming to her son. And she can't live with the man who can't live with what he's done. So she packs a life into a box. And packs that box into a car. And drives that car into a distance. And he walks angry to a bar. And the bar is mad and lonely like the men that there reside. And the men thought he was crazy, so they punch him in the side. But he could punch harder and faster. And he killed a drunken man who, in a drunken stupor, had the face of Afghanistan. And so they take our brave soldier to a place where the fights come from cowards, calling themselves soldiers, captains, enemies, killing each other and blasphemously singing soldiers' elegies. Then released as an old man who knows nothing but gore, he looks into his heart and finds a terrible love of war. And he can't keep a job that doesn't save the world or kill the enemy or bring his friends back to life or give him back his childhood or give him back his wife. And so we see him in his winter, tucking himself into concrete corners, pulling the sidewalk slab closer to keep warm, using the loose scaffolding as a shelter from the storm. And finally, when hunger kills pride and his mind is rearranged, he stretches a war-torn hand, an army of one, and asks for change.